on. Every time it's like, oh, don't fuck with Iran. These are martyrs, like blah blah. And then they just get obliterated every single time, and then they cope and go, well, that was the next step in our master plan. Was getting caught part of your master plan? Of course, you know. So I say that, and Sneako takes...
No, that was how the war started. It's not I'm taking offense. Let's analyze this properly. He said it was stupid to insinuate that. Khomeini was 86 years old, and reportedly he had cancer. He would not be that effective at commanding an army at this war. So maybe the most strategic thing he could have possibly done was allow this to happen, stay home, and activate the warrior spirit within his people, something that America and Israel are completely lacking. American soldiers are in D.C. right now protesting the war, and then a senator breaks his arm while 4 cops are holding him back. That's the difference.
Personally, and every other way, and goes, oh yeah, but Christians, well, they say that Jesus is a martyr. It's like, dude, it's not that. It's not an attack, dude. It's not an attack.
Yeah, it's not an attack either. It's not an attack either. It's response. He says, hey, what's with the Christian jokes? He started off by saying Muslims are cringe, and then, like, it's just, this is why it's silly and why the Goyim fighting is, you know, a waste of time. Because it's the same exact rhetoric from each side, right?
Everything with him is always an attack on brown people.
That's just, he's completely misrepresenting that 100%. If it's an attack on brown people, okay, I'll go in. People already know the olive to brown skin thing. Jesus was from what's now called Palestine. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. It's not an attack on brown people. It's not an ethno-religion. The biggest Muslim country in the world is Asian. Something wrong? It's Indonesia. By that lie, if you're going to go off population, then Islam is an Asian religion, not brown. Yellow.
He always interprets it as a white attack on brown people.
I don't. No, I don't. Bosnia is one of my favorite countries in the world. Bosnia is a white majority country. Bosnia is much whiter than America.
Just a joke. We are on the same team, bro. We're on the same team. You think I'm rooting for this? I'm just making light of the situation. And he's like, well, but the Christians always say this, but that. It's like, Christians, what are you talking about? We're making light of the fact that they talk a big game, then they lose, which is what's happening on the battlefield. Then it turns into this butthurt, but Christians always, but Westerners are, and it's like, where is this coming from? Why is it always...
Okay, the victimizing after the back and forth, I think is silly. Like, look, he said exactly what I said, and then said that, oh, these Islamists that hate America. Yeah, the criticism was of Western values, right? The double standard we can see from what happened recently. They have a lot of criticisms of the prayer in Times Square. 200 people pray in Times Square, they lose their minds. Mega churches where they're doing blood rituals, they don't say a word. Mega churches where they're saying God is a Zionist, they don't say anything. And he also agrees that American values are defined by liberalism. When I say this, you say that the brown Muslims hate America, right? And that's following the propaganda that's coming from Netanyahu and from Loomer and all these, Epstein sellouts. Brown Muslims that hate America. When you say that the land of the free allows for everything. He says the same thing, that China blocks off the social media that's coming in from the West because they don't want their people to be brainwashed and turn transgender, right? That's what he thinks is going to destroy Iran from within. Western values corrupting. So we agree. You say America's a Christian country, but also the values that define this country, it's liberalism, not Christianity. He agrees.
Why is that always coming out? So I'm like, what the fuck? I see this clip. I'm like, okay, what did I say now? What did I do wrong now? I thought we're on the same page. Going to unite. Then I see another clip from Autistic Clips.
Shout out to Autistic Clips.
Christians. I'm like, okay, what did I say now? What's the fucking problem now? Here we go again. We love him, but it's like, you gotta chill with that shit. Can we just chill with that?
Chill with what? Chill with what? Okay, you're making a joke about the martyrdom and how people... What? You should be, if you're going to dish it, you should be able to take it.